I'm 36 male, and my wife is 35 female. We have 2 kids together, aged 10 and 8. Prior to marriage, we talked about possibly having 3 kids, but after our second child, we talked about it for a long time and agreed that 2 kids would be ideal. She had an IUD, but we still used condoms to be safe. She really didn't want to get pregnant, and I didn't want to chance a 3rd kid. About a year ago, we agreed that I should get a vasectomy. It made sense since it is a minor surgery compared to her getting tubal ligation. My vasectomy went well, and after a few months, I got tested to make sure it worked. The doctor suggested that I do the follow-up testing, as sometimes the surgery isn't 100% effective. After surgery, she had her IUD removed and we stopped using condoms. Things were going great until her sister got pregnant and one of her friends had a baby. It's like my wife went nuts and now she wants another baby. She says we made a mistake and insists I get my vasectomy reversed, or to get my sperm harvested so we can get IVF. Right now, we are in a good spot financially with both of us working. But, her taking time off and the cost of another baby would definitely change that. Diapers, wipes, formula. They're all pretty expensive. I told her that I was not interested in us having another child. She tried to bring up our conversations from before we got married and accused me of just being selfish. Over the last few months, our marriage has turned into a feuding battle over having another kid. She has even tried getting her family and my family to change my mind. They've all tried, but it's not their lives or their choice. Both of my kids have been out of the baby diaper stage for years now, and honestly, I don't want to go through all of that again. My wife calls me selfish, but we've already been through it twice. It's a lot of work, and I'm enjoying the stage our kids are in now. Her parents won't stop bugging me about it, claiming I'm withholding another grandbaby from them. Getting frustrated, I told them if they wanted it so bad they could cover the costs of the IVF and provide financial support for raising a 3rd child that they're pushing for. They all say I'm being petty and childish. I reminded them that it was my wife's idea for my vasectomy and that she was fine with 2 kids. I also reminded them that it's fun for them to have another grandchild they can occasionally visit and play with, but I'm the one taking on the financial responsibility and raising the child. It all went downhill last night. My wife and I got into a heated argument that escalated into a yelling match. She said I didn't love her if I wasn't willing to give her another child, that I'm being selfish and that I must not love my other 2 kids if I don't want another one. She argued that we are financially stable enough to support another kid and that we would save money with her quitting her job and just homeschooling the kids. I told her no. We had money in the bank for retirement and a small emergency fund. The extra funds are not for her to address her midlife crisis. She accuses me of caring more about money than her happiness. I had to remind her that she insisted that having a 3rd kid could end her career and insisted that I get a vasectomy. She started crying and saying I was a heartless a-hole for denying her another kid. I finally had enough, and in a bit of a rage, I said maybe a divorce would be cheaper for me than another child. She looked shocked and finally went silent. We haven't spoken since. Both of our retirement funds are separate. Our savings account and house are in both our names, and she earns roughly 75% of what I do. If we get divorced, I would push for shared custody. She might get a few dollars in child support, but not a lot if we have shared custody. I feel kind of crappy for bringing up divorce. Granted, I didn't say I want a divorce. I just said it may be cheaper for me than having another kid. I do love her and want to spend the rest of my life with her, but I'm so sick and tired of having her push this decision on me, like my opinion does not matter, and trying to make me out to be a heartless, unloving a-hole for being happy with 2 kids. Am I the a-hole? Please like and subscribe for more great content.